5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to ban. Virtus.pro's turn to ban. Virtus.pro's turn to ban. OG's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Virtus.pro's turn to pick. Virtus.pro's turn to pick.
Dusk.
Virtus.pro's turn to pick.
Flada.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Virtus.pro's turn to ban. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to ban. Virtus.pro's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. OG's turn to ban. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds. Virtus.pro's turn to pick. OG's turn to pick.
Lion.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Virtus.pro's turn to pick.
Ancient apparition.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to pick.
Assassin.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Virtus.pro's turn to pick.
Beastmaster.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to pick. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Virtus.pro's turn to kill.
Man stands ready.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Templar Assassin.
Choose your hero. Prepare for battle.
Game number 2, here we go. Virtus.pro OG, obviously looking forward to this one now, especially Virtus.pro, comfortable final pick TA. Seems like a pretty good game for her, and we saw earlier Dendi play TA in the one victory for Na'Vi in that series.
Snowballed so quickly in that one.
We'll do the same thing here?
Yeah, I think so. I kind of like VP's draft a little bit more, but obviously it goes both ways. You have nice early like laning phase. You have the AA Tusk, one of the best duos. You roam around, get easy kills. As well, you can aggro if you truly want to, but we've been seeing dual lanes lately. And there's going to be the S4 Lina standing down bottom right now.
That's I wanted to bring that up because S4, again, he's technically the offlane player for the team. Now, especially once Seb joined the party, the idea of him playing mid became a little more. There are a couple of heroes, you know, maybe the Puck, Leshrac especially. We see whenever they get that hero, usually it is a mid. But
it's going to be no-tail middle, by the way, I think, on Sven. And they're going to aggro tri-lane with S4 and put Beastmaster in the safe lane. So this is a lot different than even the panels talking about. They thought it was just going to be S4 Lina middle, but it's looking to be, as you know, TA versus Lina, very TA favored, as they were talking about. That's a big reason. And hey, guess what? Maybe you just get rid of that lane and send a Sven middle. I actually don't know how the Sven TA matchup goes. It's a rare one we see, but
Warcry feels pretty good.
It should, but I kind of agree with Cap the most. I believe it was saying, not only can they just stop Sven from farming Ancients, the TA can just steal the Ancients. And he has a really good start on that TA. You're just going to accelerate her farm even more on accident by stacking those. And just see what happens, though. I like the change by OG. I just don't know if it'll actually work. No, wait. Yeah, it's going to be AA Sven middle. Okay.
Ancient Apparition will assist as they see for sure what's going on. And obviously, Virtus.pro, you got to figure that they're going to do some kind of reaction. And right now, it's Nyx Assassin making his way to the middle lane. So we don't see this all too often right now in the current meta, but it's going to be a 2 versus 2 in the middle.
Yep.
As for right now. You see this sticking, or will there be changing perhaps? So as I say, that solo's even running over. It's turning into a tri-lane middle now, and there's a double stun, no kill, but okay, I mean, they're not going to tri-lane mid, are they?
I mean, they could just force out Fly out of here. You see everyone just using their abilities like, well, let's ruin some regen here. We're just going to toss everything out. I do like this, though, from VP because you have the high armor. I believe it's like 7 is up on the TA, and then Nyx, obviously, with high armor and base damage, or base regen as well. So it is hard to harass those two out of the lane. Meanwhile, Fly could just get bullied really hard in this lane.
Well, you're not kidding, though, about spamming abilities. Noto, he's already Stormhammered twice. It's not even for a kill or anything. It's just simply, like I said, just force out regen.
Uh-oh, Seb.
T too far. Solo in the flank. There's the air spike, and not the strongest at level 1, but it's still going to be enough for the first blood. In fact, Pasha gets the last hit. Yeah, you were right to say uh-oh, because that was definitely first blood.
Yeah, just pushed up a little bit, and Solo ran all the way up there. Like, that wasn't just a gank. They saw Solo leave that middle lane and actually go top, so maybe a little bit of miscommunication from the middle lane to the top lane there for OG. And, I mean, VP can do this to teams, right? As you've seen, OG has not beat VP in a long time. At this point, it's a mental thing, right? EG versus VP. VP didn't beat him for so long, and now VP only beats it. Yeah, exactly. EG cannot beat VP to save them lives. Could be mental.
It is the other way. Yeah, of course, a lot of people would go back to that Kiev major, the epic 5-game series that was. Yep. Things are a little bit different now, especially when it comes to rosters, specifically for OG, but still, that rivalry of sorts definitely stands. No doubt, but right now, Virtus.pro, strong start, and it could get better. Seth again in trouble. Solo's still up here, and it looks like it is indeed going to be enough.
Yikes.
This is going to be a farmed slaughter early on at this rate.
Yeah, and he still has regen left. He can just stay in the lane, and the fact that Solo's just able to get these kills top, bottom, Roger's looking like a little bit of trouble. 2 more attacks? Nope,
just as I was about to say, he's good. Yeah, no spiked Carapace yet, as he's not level 2.
Yep, and you almost see the nerf to... Pardon me, the Tusk there is only 3 seconds on those ice shards, but still they end up getting the kill. That is a pretty big nerf to this hero.
Yeah, absolutely. And one that completely died off, I think it's fair to say, because this hero went from just first pick material every single game in these last 3 months to, you're right, we really haven't seen a lot of Tusk in this event. So
it's all about the laning phase in these games, Kyle always says, and that really does destroy his laning phase a little bit, but what? Another kill.
Right. Jarek showing that he can still play it well. Another kill indeed at the bottom lane, but it might come to cost this time around. Lina, in response, trying to get away, going to be hexed up. Meanwhile, Jarek's in the backline, just beating down Solo, and now he's going to turn his attention to Roger. That Sigil's definitely helping, too, with that slow.
Yeah, the slow attack speed. Lion canceled 3 attacks on accident, because he's like, why am I just not attacking?
No one actually very low, as you see there. Going to pop Refraction. Yeah, so he starts running away. We've noticed the Ancient Apparition has just been really throwing out that cold feed, so it basically has been a 2 versus 1 lane, a lot of it seems like. And Sven, it's 16-9 compared to a 13-2 TA. So, decent for the Sven so far.
And the Beastmaster has died twice, but still 12-4 on CS. Obviously, Slardar winning it, but look at that. Already the rotation. Ramses going top, and Slardar has already rotated down bottom.
Yeah, Ramses on the Death Prophet. Now up here, so Seb going over to the side shop. I don't know if he's looking to teleport somewhere else. Solo, meanwhile, making his way to the middle lane, and there's a sentry down, so this Invis rune, at least goes for the mid play. Wouldn't necessarily work out, but he's wrapping around, actually, so No-Tail knows something's up, though.
Still, you can't kill No-Tail. He's full HP, you have a level 3 line. You're not killing him. You could harass, but there's no way you get a kill unless you bring 3 heroes middle.
I wonder, does he have Warcry? Because he has Cleave and Stormhammer for sure. I wonder if he does have the Warcry.
Nyx was there, but they just leave. So, full rotation coming top lane as well now. So they rotate the lanes fully again.
Yeah, Solo with that Invis still up. Gonna be patient and wait for Nyx Assassin to come over. This, I fear for Fly's life right now.
But no, he's gonna be okay. He'll get stunned, but he should be able to get away.
Yeah, he's good. The Hex, Lina would be a great kill for them, but the Impale's gonna miss. Not the easiest to land. Siphons up, the Ice Shard block, though, and they're going to turn Nyx Assassin, at least so far for now. Ramses wants to kill an S4, not going to be enough, however. S4 just simply walks away. He's good to go. Snowball in, Lion. Going to be comboed down, perhaps. Couple of auto attacks. Nice fairy fire. Needs one more, it looks like, to finish it. Well, okay, we're going to the bottom lane. Anyways, Lion's dead, and back to the top lane. Beastmaster did fall, and that's why we were taking a look down there. But back to the top, Ramses. He's going to be locked up by the LSA. Cannot get the kill on Lina. Double kill for Jerax as it ends there.
Yep. Nice play there by OG, and just winning that tri-lane. After they rotate it from the bottom to the top lane, they end up getting it. And that works out for him quite well, and it's not like no one's dominating middle. It's 26-11 to 18-10. Sven doing a good job of just keeping up right there. So it's 5-3 with less than 1,000 gold lead. This is good for OG right now.
You know, we've been talking about Humble the Dominator, how great of an item it is. We saw No-Tail last game, and in hindsight, the panel was mentioning that. It's like it felt a little odd on the CK. You know, was that really the best choice? I do wonder, though, is he actually going in for Sven this game? You know, maybe that is... Oh, that's a great block, by the way. Solo I mean, he's probably dead. The cold feet, it's not going to proc, but sets up a snowball, and he can only do so much crowd control himself, so he goes down. Good fun. This Tusk is definitely proven to be a very valuable pick.
He has, and they're just dominating this tri-lane right now. I was wondering if they were tri-lane, but No Tail, he is super low right now, and it is the problem is no one is up in farm now, but the experience is the big thing. Level 4 against level 6 right now, because he did get dual lane that whole time, so just sitting there, he just survived, and now he's in a pretty good spot.
I go back to, though, the Sven.
He could. I mean, No Tail does get it on Sven. I'm not the biggest fan of it anymore, especially with the nerfs to it. That's why it's just better on your offlaner, because you want to accelerate your farm, as he said. I think Treads, I think Sanjin Yasha may kind of agree with that, but Sanjin Yasha is good in this case. You don't just get that sustain, go around ganking lanes with that, like Sanjin Yasha Blink or Echo Saber Blink.
I suppose there's Mask of Madness still, too. You technically could have.
Decent. Versus this minus armor, though, you already have enough minus armor, and you're just going to give yourself a little bit more. I mean, you could, and it's good for farming the jungle, but solo. Okay, wow, Jarex is hitting some great ones here.
This hero got nerfed, but Jarex clearly did not. He's still managing just fine.
Yep.
On this Tusk, that's another kill on Lion.
But the only problem, look at the top 3 last hit denies. All 3 are the Radiant cores. There's a lot like last game. You see, it's the OG and Navi thing. They have a bunch of stuns. They do get these kills early, but they're still down in net worth.
Stacks have started for TA. I expect to see that on both sides, and that is interesting. That is an interesting idea. You talked about even the stealing potential earlier, and that's going to be how Vision Game is going to be important. Beastmaster doesn't have that call yet, but the Hawk, of course, is going to come into play. You know, seeing those Ancients. Another play by Jarex, though. The initial snowball, the Wild Axe is coming through. Pasha is a little beefy. He's fine for now. The Ice Vortex slow, and he throws out the Crush, realizing he might have to man-fight this. Cold Feet is on him. Not going to proc as the Bounty Rune spawns, and Fly will pick that up. Pasha going the other direction now. They're making them choose. And Pasha actually gets out himself, but Solo, I got to figure he's dead. The Snowball, yeah, he can't stop that. So, well, Pasha, he lives, gets a Bounty Rune. And he's going to TP away. So, really, that wasn't too bad for Virtus.pro, especially with all the time spent.
Yeah, it was. And you see, man, he has 1,400 life with just Treads at level 8 on that Slardar. Wow. So tanky. Feels so good. Almost Blink Dagger as well, about 600 away. And Sven is queuing up the Mask of Madness, so I guess you really do. If you want to take those stacks, you need the Mask of Madness. If you want to farm the jungle, you do. Like, Echo Saber, sure, it's good for 1 hit, but Mask of Madness makes the most sense.
You are right, though. The minus armor, he is going to be very susceptible to feels like Ramses, by the way. He's really diving here, isn't he?
Ooh, missed stun by Roger.
Impel kind of just hoping, and the Laguna Blade snipes down Ramses. S4 making the big play. Seb, Wild Axes, cut down Solo, and oh, gee. I definitely want to say an excellent response, but Ramses, he was going into the dark woods there.
Yeah, it was possible they might have killed Seb there as well, but you see the miss stun by the Nyx there, did it a little bit too early. This is a lot of early miss stuns. We've seen some TPs and Yules today in general.
Yeah.
Must be something in the water.
That Nyx Assassin can be tough, man.
They can.
That stack on the dire side, as we just saw right there, coming out. So obviously, again, the Mask of Madness on Sven. That'll be important to see when he picks that up. I'm sure the Desolator, being shown there. That's a lot of farm to make for him. Jerax does go down. Ramses, looks like that was at the bottom lane. That's 400 gold going the way of Ramses, so he gets some revenge after what happened at the top lane just prior. Here we go, though. Gonna start clearing a stack. No Mask of Madness yet, but
and it's all he can only do this because it's Z's creeps, right? He doesn't have any of the lockdown creeps or anything. It's just dragons and the thunder hides. These are the best creeps possible right now.
Slaughter scouted it. VP wants to make a play, but OG is doing a good job of surrounding the Sven. Now, because they're surrounding Sven, they're not necessarily doing the most in lanes.
Yeah.
So there is that. So it's definitely a case of OG's kind of going all in on protecting Sven.
And look at No Tail's only at 3,000 net worth still. Possible kill here. Oh,
neutrals. Okay, Pasha will get the last hit. Ramses did go down bottom lane though while that was taking place.
Quick one for one. That was Jarex. Jarex getting his revenge on Ramses right there. But still, you see the gold lead still in favor of VP. And you thought Sven would have accelerated a ton there. He just hit 3,000 net worth while the TA and Slardar are both at 4.2k. That's actually super odd. I thought he was going to get a lot more from that.
It goes to show you the laning phase really did not go well for Sven.
Yeah.
I think that's what the biggest takeaway from it. Yep. As you see how that stack, it's getting massive.
Yep, and of course there's one of the bad creeps there you don't want to fight against, but Sven on that side. So no one level 10, that's the biggest thing.
And I'm not going to sit here doubting no one by any means, but he is going Blink first, which, again, we talked about that idea earlier.
Or he at least put in his quick buy. We have seen people put items in their quick buy and still buy something else. He did have Desolator up earlier, but if you want to play more aggressively, it is the play, and you have Slardar, Nyx, as well as Lion. So a lot of stuns to play around if you do get Blink.
Oh, wow. They're going to actually be able to clean this up. That's okay. Blightstone, Power Treads, Ring of Accolades. Plenty to do it. And that's massive farm for TA. No Deso even needed. 5,000 net worth. Oh, OG's coming over, though. They get here just a little bit too late as far as helping get the game. Just but now no one's in the bad spot. Great three-man crush up from Pasha with that new Blink Dagger. Out comes the Ice Blast on top of the Stormhammer. Can they kill TA at least? Yes, they can. He's dead for 332 gold. Going the way of Fly. Pasha doing everything he absolutely could. Not enough. Nyx Assassin, meanwhile, comes out of the Vendetta to take out Ancient Apparition. And now they want more. They want Sven. The Corrosive phases up. The Impale Sun on top. The Ice Shard block, though, will keep them away. You're right. The Earth Spike was on top of the Nyx stun, and Sven will walk it off. That timing was perfect from OG, it felt like.
Yeah, it was. Well, a little bit.
Nah, not perfect.
And he did buy Blink on TA. I almost thought, because he was dying, and he lost 0 gold when he died right there, because he bought the Blink and the TP. So he gave away 300 gold, but he lost nothing. So don't want the worst fight for VP, and you see how farmed Pasha is right now. And they're just moving around with their triple stuns.
Yep, and he might find that would be Beastmaster.
Yep.
Oh boy, I think Beastmaster's dead, especially just using the shrine.
He can't blink though because the Axis hit him.
Yeah, that was.
Seb, nice ball. I'll give him a nice play.
Clutch plays. I'll say that. Yeah, that was obviously perfect timing. And now Pasha's in trouble. This is going to be. Wow, he actually blinked. Okay, well, he's still going to be run down though. He's able to get his crush off. Space created, but there's no way.
No, he definitely could.
Okay, he is fine. What am I saying?
Level 4 sprint, my friend.
Fast.
With the treads. You see that strength gain, and that was exactly what Cat was talking about. The strength main attributes just growing right there. The changes actually did save him right there, I'd say.
Jeez. Gets away. Seb middle lane. Promeroar's ready. TA did not expect this. Here we go. Do they have the damage? God Strength going to be activated. They absolutely do. TA just melts away. Still top net within the game, but that's going to slow her down. Bottom lane, though, VP is just right on point to react. Again, that's no doubt information of, okay, they see what's happening mid. We can go bottom lane now.
Yeah, but top lane is just completely empty.
It is.
You see Sven, he's like farming creeps. Probably could be in the lane if he wants to, but pushing that tier 1 in early, it forces him. That Fly should be able to just run away here, I believe.
Yeah, he's good. Lena, though, dead for 10 more seconds. Speaking of her, man, she's also down there on the net worth chart. It's just... It does feel like OG, you know, they're up 13-7. Yeah. Yet the top 3 farmers belong on VP's side. That doesn't seem right. Something about that, but...
early game kills, they have been meaning less and less as Dota 2's lifespan has gone on.
Middle lane, that's a dead Jerax. Pasha continuing to make space, and you know what, he got away before, but... They really want this kill, and they'll get it. Laguna Blake, of course, committed, and for good reason. That's a 434 goal going the way of Seb on the Beastmaster.
That was their technically safe laner. He was playing down there for most of the game, so it's worth the kill. TA level 12 now. This is what they're talking about. If VP somehow does get a quick start, TA just only goes quicker as the game goes on.
It's just TA's died twice. Yet, again, I think the biggest thing was buying the Blink as she died anyways as they cleared out the Ancients. Gold, no. Really didn't lose gold. Lena middle lane. Lena's probably dead. Gripstorm, S4. Can't do much there. Sven, this is his timing though. Yeah, TA, they're going to spot it, and now they kind of have to fight the problem on TA. However, Ice Blast comes through, and they're going to get the kill, but at what cost? Now the Exorcism activated by Ramsey. Snowball saving some damage, rolling backwards, trying to keep him alive in the long run. It's not going to be enough though. Sven will eventually take down. Double kill for Ramsey. He wants to make it a hat trick. Jerax on the run. The Sigil will keep them slowed down. The Ghosts in pursuit though. The Corrosive phase is up. Yes, another blink. It's got to be coming up soon for Pasha. He's going to wrap around. Obviously, he has vision.
Oh, Fly.
Is he going in? He is. He lands the crush. Meanwhile, Finger of Death to take out Ancient Apparition, and they're also going to kill Jerax.
Yikes.
On top of that.
I can't believe that stun hit from Pasha. It looks so far away up the hill. Some depth perception stuff, but he gets it. And instead of getting one, I mean, Fly was no matter what dead. He went for the risky play, going for the Beastmaster, gets him too. And what a great play. The TA obviously goes down, tries to steal the stacks, blinks away, but right into the roar. But unfortunately, they just didn't have enough damage.
That goes back to both teams know that the others are stacking this game. You have two of the top stack-taking cores in the game right now in Sven and TA. And it seems like Virtus.pro has definitely made the better of it. And again, even losing or TA dying, like I said that one time, it go back to that. They cleared it out and bought out anyways. Middle lane, S4, it's been a rough game. He happens to hit Sven as well. The Impel connects. The silence is up. S4, the Siphons are going to drain him down. And Sven's ult. These are both of the cores on OG are just going to get... Look at the spread. They know the Stormhammer was coming. The two. Where the hell are the supports, by the way? What is going on from OG? That took forever.
They're trying to kill TA right here, but he blinks away with the refraction. Nice play by no one. Now Pasha's in. He doesn't care if he dies here as long as he gets some more kills for his team.
I was going to say, they must have been distracted by something, and they clearly were with the TA. The Primal Roar comes out. The Ice Shard block maybe helping. Ice Blast kills Lion at least. Oh, no one wants it, though. He's going in. The Corrosive Haze is up. The army comes out, but that meld attack with Corrosive Haze is so much freaking damage. Virtus.pro is just starting to roll over OG right now.
Ooh, nice.
Maybe too deep, though, Pasha. You might be dead, sir. That cold feet, and yes, he does go down. Ancient Apparition dies, but kind of has a last laugh of sorts.
Yep. Technically worth it for him, and they just can't fight right now. No one is too farmed. Seb actually does get a kill on Ramses.
Okay. That was bottom? Or where was that? That looks like that was, I don't know where that was, actually.
It was just his creeps, Beastmaster creeps, and no one does kill just S4 bottom. Gets the rotation down from the line. That's the problem. Now that you have this line, Line's worst problem is the very, very early game. And you get stuns, you get voodoo. Once you get levels in those abilities, becomes one of the best supports, as well as a blink, but it's solo, so I'm not expecting blink anytime soon.
Yeah.
But he makes the most out of whatever little he has. That's what makes him one of the, if not the best 5 in the game.
Going through some talents now, but you see TA, again, it's, to me, it seems like no one's, died a couple times, but he's 3 levels ahead of anyone else. He's the top farm of the game. No one / the hero. We're just going to see that, I guess. The Hawk
has the Deso now, so they're fully minus armored until level 20 when he gets that talent.
They're scanned. VP scanned them. They know this is coming. That was the response. That's not the target. They're going to Ice Blast too, but that's not the target. It's just a Lion, guys. In comes Pasha. It's a stun. The lockdown on Seb as well. The TA is going to beat him down with those Desolator auto attacks. They get the kill on Ancient Apparition again. This is not the fight to take for OG. Jarek's in trouble. The Walrus Punch just trying to live. The Exorcism taking down No-Tail. The War Cry is just not going to be enough mitigation. He will fall too. They killed Lion, but it comes at a massive cost and the 2-man stun. They're going to clean them all up. A 5-for-1 turn, and Solo is just laughing his ass off right now.
Yeah, and this is right into the Roche. The Ghost will last long enough, obviously, of the minus armor, and there you go. The team that can take Roche quicker just feels a little bit better. There's always another objective you can take with something like that. And man, yeah, no one's just playing out of his mind right now. They all are, especially Pasha, actually. Is it solo? Pasha
might be dead. I
think he's good. Yeah, he's good.
Okay.
Bash, though, look at no one's getting handled. Will live, though.
Yeah, the Aegis. That's psionic trap damage at level 15, so I love that change.
Yeah, it is.
I think those traps do pretty good damage now from him.
I'm trying to think. OG here, like, the thing is, you need your Sven, and he is pretty damn underfarmed right there. You see, he's actually 5th. Lina and Sven. When your top farm is your Beastmaster, it's usually bad, right? We saw, I believe it was General who was the most farmed in his Beastmaster one game. They lost. It's just like, he's good. You want farm on him. Book 3, Blink Dagger is going to be great, but if no one else has farm, then you don't really do anything. They're pretty much guaranteed a kill with Beastmaster Roar and AA ulti, but that's it. And they've been getting it on solo.
It was a game of timings, as a lot are, sure, but with the whole ancient stack and the farming and everything, and it just worked out slightly better for VP, and No-Tail can't find any farm. This is going to be another kill on him? No, one auto attack from the trap.
Oh, the 200 damage didn't quite get it.
Avoid it.
Almost.
And he is actually good, but you see his items. Yeah. It's just not good. I mean, the BKB, what? Okay, that was Tusk over there. It got caught, and OG, they're just so scattered right now.
Look at VP. They're just behind like 2 tier 2s deep in this jungle right now. And even though they have the vision game, right, they have Ice Vortex as well as the Hawk, but it doesn't feel like they have the vision game right now versus all these traps from no one.
Is BKB even going to be good this game? I guess
it's going to be good, but the problem is it's going to be too slow, and he's not going to have damage. Like, oh, sure, he has his ultimate, but that's it.
Hello.
See ya, Solo.
Engaging. Okay, once again, they kill Solo, but at what cost? The Primal Roar with the Spite Carapace, and he just got an Aeon Disc. Roger's fine. He's going to live. They get the turn kill Ancient Apparition. Jarek's is back in S4. He's just going to hug the creeps. The Ice starts blocking him in with no one. That's not a duel you want to take. He goes down, and the Exorcism's just farming Ancients meanwhile.
Seb does get... I believe Ramsey just killed... Nah, he killed the melee necro book, I believe.
Did he?
Yeah, with the ghost. He just ran that. The problem is you can't really stop that, right?
Yeah,
if the melee unit runs at you and your ghosts are out, they're gonna kill him. So Nice play by Seb, just keeping it on him there. Poor Ramses. Obviously, you could Yules and possibly avoid it.
I think that's the second time we've seen that with the Beastmaster. He's happened to get a kill, you know, with that army.
Yep. Now middle, just gonna get the tower. Look at this. Win a team fight. They're still able to take objectives here, and they're gonna be about 10 to 11k up after this tower. They're just running over this game right now.
That they are. They had an early lead against Navi yesterday in game number 3, and then it went the other way, but that was a bit different, to be fair. I don't even know why I'm referencing that.
Well, I mean, no, it is true, but I mean, cores were at least farming in that game. In this game, Sven is not farming at all. 7.2k below the Slardar, who hasn't farmed in a lane in forever, actually. And look at that trap, spots out Seb as well as No Tail, and they're out.
What can you do? It's just no one on point. He just knows where they are. The spider sense is tingling, and he's got 3,000 more gold already saved up, by the way, with the Dragonlance now finished. So he's got that extra range. And VP, they're just going to keep pushing him now, or the top lane. You see Death Prophet's all the way at the bottom lane, though. So I don't have the whole team. As Pasha, he's tired of waiting. Bash. Good old first hit bash with the crush and the easy kill coming out from him. And TA, he's out of here solo. He'll absorb the Laguna Blade again.
He's fine. That's why you see they didn't take the tier 2 top, because you will die. If you get roared or stunned into an AA blast, you are going to die almost no matter what. And that's why you see Solo's always in the front line. He gets a stun off, he's done his job. Because that combo, no matter how low level the other heroes are.
No one just cleaned up the army of Beastmaster.
Give on the backside.
Pasha. Okay. Oh. Okay, there you got Pasha. He's looking for his angle. That's S4. That's dead.
These creeps are stopping his blink dagger.
That's unfortunate. Pasha, that's kind of a whiff. One of the few whiffs we've seen. Did not get far enough, but it just feels weird. They're literally diving past the tier 2 tower this whole time.
And they haven't even killed the tier 2 either. They're not actually getting objectives anymore, but they're just getting these massive amount of kills. The thing is, Sven's not farming. And that's it. Obviously, if you're getting kills and Sven is not farming, then you're technically out farming. I mean, Ramses has just been sitting in the lane by himself anyways, so they always have a core farming, whether it's no one or Ramses.
No one is doubling up the net worth at 23 minutes of Sven. That's just yet another example as to where this game's at. And Sven again is going to get caught. The war cry mitigating some damage. The exorcism's up though, and he is being heavily locked down. Roger in the flank just in case. They didn't even need it. He goes down 45 seconds. He ain't buying back. Jirax siphons up, Grip Swarm, they're just going forward. Ramses with the double kill. Remember, again, they're doing this with a tier. In this case, the bottom even has a tier 1 tower up. They just don't even care. Objectives aren't a thing anymore. The objective is get hero kills.
Nice save. Whoever's force step that was saved Solo. They knew the AA blast was coming, so they smoked and force step him. Yep. Thank you, Pasha.
Well, there's a Promaror, I guess. No one pops. Okay, he has BKB. Aegis just respawn, or despawn, I should say.
We'll put your Aquila in.
Move it. No one thought you're a good player. Come on.
There goes that. Goes to the TP. So he's gonna probably go farm top, but this is actually. I mean, there's 22 deaths on the side of VP, obviously, but it still feels like it's perfectly played, and half of them are probably solo. So
you might not be wrong, actually. -4 meld armor reduction. Picked up by TA, so let's go. It's 9. Okay.
9, okay. I wasn't. People probably thought I was kidding, but no, I was not. He has a lot, and that's fine. He's actually just tanking all these fights.
Then what else is new? He's just again. We're at a point now, of course, where he has to just be desperate. He has to just try for something.
You have to play aggressively to get farm.
Yeah, it doesn't even aim us. Discs. Okay, it's actually on cooldown. That's why. And the Ice Blast hits. Oh, Nick's assassin.
He is earned, I think. No, Earn wore off. I think he is dead.
He's dead. There you go. That's my death sound.
That's good for a game like this one. Just feels bad as OG, because I mean, people are probably saying, I mean, No Tail, like, why does he keep dying? He has to. If he just plays in his own base, where's he gonna get farm? At least he's going out. He's trying to find farm. Yeah, exactly. You have to go out and find farm. You just can't sit in your base as a Sven.
No, not a good strategy. But again, Virtus.pro understands they have total control, and they are completely choking out OG. As a result of that idea, Death Prophet continues to push out the bottom lane. You know, they haven't really needed Ramsey. This is not to say that, you know, no one taking over game is completely unheard of, but Ramses has been doing a lot of that here in this tournament so far with VP. But yeah, him on the Death Prophet is just being there.
Full BKB on TA as well as the Death Prophet, and guess what? Now that makes Lina feels bad, Sven feels bad, Tusk can't really do anything. Well, he can punch him, but they have a lot of BKB piercing abilities, but...
They do, actually.
It's... you can only lock down one of them when they both have BKBs.
Ramses might have overcommitted a little. Never mind.
He's good.
he's fine. What am I saying? Rogers even here.
It's a
That's a courier kill on top of that. The impale will be dodged at the back lane. Though Pasha, he's going to clean up Ancient Apparition. The primer roller just before he goes down. It just doesn't matter though. Double kill for Ramses. Guys, there's a tier 1 tower there. Guys, go back.
Yep.
Guys, there's a tier 1 tower.
No Tail does kill Solo on the backside, so there you go. That's like a full creep wave. He kills Solo. And now he's pushing in middle. I like this. I know a lot of people probably saying this game's over, but I like how Solo's, No Tail's trying to push that middle tower by backdooring and almost gets it, but he might be able to run away in TP. Yeah, nice play there by No Tail.
Can't stop. Had a Yules, but could not find him, of course. Oh, as you point out, again, it's a case of you gotta try something, and that they are. OG doing what they can, at least to give themselves any hope.
No backdoor protection on tier 1, so might as well, if you're God Strength, you kill a support, might as well just go try to finish one off.
What do you think of Nick's Assassin going the rush Aeon? He literally went first item Aeon.
I wouldn't say in like a normal game, but I mean, you see, right, how Solo's frontlining and dying. Roger's kind of in the same position, but he has enough farm because Solo's buying all the wards where he can do this. It's just those two sitting in the front taking the AA combo. So I like it, because you're going to be able to take the combo.
It's one of those cases, it is kind of weird to get the feeling of it, because we could sit here and analyze it and be, for all we do, he's just like,
just a troll item.
Yeah, I just want to go to Aeon just because. But
I like it for the fact that those two are the ones frontlining and they're just tanking everything.
OG.
It's just Solo again.
It's just Solo.
There's Roger now.
But Roger, okay, well.
He might be dead now because he's
swinging a miss.
Oh, he's going down.
Aeon Disc. There you go. Aeon Disc, baby. TP.
That's versus these 5 heroes and a troll. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen, but they do get him, and it proves the point. Those two are just tanking up while the others are just farming. And I assume we're going to see a full day list for no one coming out soon. I think that's the item in a game like this. Maybe it's a butterfly.
I've always liked Sauter as a hero, but man, it is definitely fun kind of seeing these core Sauters especially come out. These offlane Sauter we saw General earlier with Na'Vi. We see a Pasha playing it here.
It's a very CIS thing, it seems.
Yeah, I guess that is the case. And we've had some momentum in this event from day to day. I feel like Slark at the beginning, the first like couple of days we didn't see Slark at all, and then like these last couple of days he's been in like 5 or 6 games. So maybe Slaughter's kind of another one of those heroes, the core Slaughter especially.
Yeah, it's a new patch, right? Like all these teams are learning from each other. I think they talked about that on the panel. It's like people want to learn what's good, and you do that by taking it. I mean, it's not their strat. You're just taking what you've learned from them, and it's
how else are they going to learn? You know, when it just came out, it's not like they're just scrimmaging all the time, constantly either. And
I like, right? We saw Techies twice. Everyone said it was going to be a broken hero. It loses in 20 minutes twice, and now it's just not getting picked. Like maybe it's a decent hero, but you don't have time to learn.
That's a 2-man stun. Ramses jumps in with the silence as well as the X's, and Lena just not going to do a damn thing, and neither is Beastmaster. Sven, he's lifted in the air. He's got that cosmic PKP, but
the first hit bash. Come on,
just looks at him and bashes him.
I'm pretty sure he would have been dead either way, but this is looking to be a 5-man.
Lena's obviously back up, but again, it's over. This just call it. Ancient Apparition buys back, but VP just snowballing, rolling all over them. Ultra kill for no one.
There was that Bloodstone on Lena, as you see. She respawned immediately, and now she's going to respawn again before the rest of her team. A-Blast going to fly. They're just going in. Okay.
We've seen this before from VP. The first series against Pain Gaming, they dove really heavily in that one.
And they ended up actually getting team wiped. But they were so far ahead, just like this. This is very reminiscent here. But look at no one. No one's having none of that shit.
Yeah, I spoke too soon. It's not 100% over. OG doesn't think so, at least, and they are going to buy back. And
they have a lot of stuns, right? If you do line up as 5, you get a Sven, Lena stun. It definitely could just kill all 5 of them. I mean, it's a 1% chance, but it always is there. Now look at Roger.
Does hello.
That's crazy.
He's got an Andis, man. He's fine.
Oh my.
Ramses, there's another 2-man stun in the backline, Sven included. The Siphon just sitting on top of the primer roar. Got TA and slowing him down, but no tail. Again,
they need the TA for him. Yeah, they need the TA to get that kill if they want to dive that deep.
Oh, no one's in an awkward spot. He's by himself currently. Refraction, though.
Makes it so blinking's pretty easy.
And it is. Link has delivered the 3-man stun from Pasha. Beastmaster, couple hits. He's fine. Nick's Assassin, the Spike Carapace stun. Lena, snowball save initially. Nice blast coming through. Roger, 2-man stun on the back lines. There's a great storm here. 3 heroes. No time over the cleat. No, he gets healed stun up, though. Just when he thought he had a chance, finally, he did not. Godlike streak is real for no one. And they're also going to find the kill on Tusk in the back lines. Ancient Apparition, he gets 2-shot, double kill in this fight for no one. 16, 3, and 10, pretty good. S4, he just wants to live, damn it. He's not going to live, though.
Nope. Goes down. Nice play there. You saw it though. Sven got a 3-man stun. The problem was Lina was getting zoned down the back. If Lina got the stun there, he wouldn't have got Sven. Wouldn't have got Yules. They probably would have got all 3 of them. But VP as a team, they know how to coordinate. And look at this. They're like, why? They're probably thinking the same thing. Like the game is over and they're just gonna end it themselves. There it is.
GG.
But still, what a great play by VP. They had 26. Does it feel like they have 26 deaths? It feels like they have something like 1 or 2. Honestly,
like this was just a complete stop, no question. And in a lot of ways, it kind of was, obviously, but you are right. I mean, OG, they had kills themselves. They had opening. I really think the biggest part was I go back to the TA dying, but he bought out just before.